guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. Well, this has got to be about the craziest story I think I've heard in a long time. Right now, people are just wearing skin suits of everything. You know, straight people are wearing skin suits of the LDHD TV community, and men are wearing skin suits of women, and women are pretending to be, I don't know, conservative or against feminism. In the meantime, they have Only Fools accounts and blue hair. Like, everybody's doing anything to try to get their 15 minutes of fame. Well, now a movie star, shall we say, a saucy movie star. I'm gonna have to be careful with my words here. She says, "I'm a proud Christian saucy star. God put me on earth to enjoy sexual pleasure." Well, yes, he did, technically, but it's supposed to be with a single partner, one that you've agreed to be with for the rest of your life. Doesn't mean government marriage, but at least devote yourself under the eyes of God to a single person. But she's decided to take this a completely different direction. This sinful stunner is making an unholy confession, the New York Post says. A Christian Only Fools star said she feels more connected to her faith since she kickstarted her career 7 years ago, and now believes God put her on earth to help liberate other women from their sexual shame. Courtney Tilia, 35, made the declaration during an interview with the Daily Star on Sunday, saying, "God's message has been abundantly clear. I'm here to be a saucy star. This is my way of serving. Serving who? The community? The men that want to yank it? The women that don't want to be embarrassed by doing it, so you're encouraging more women to do this? Those have to be the only things you're serving. I'm pretty sure you're not serving God in this message." But you know what? By her saying this, I'm sure it's a way she can sleep at night with and still feel okay about what she's doing. But it's just, we are in the weirdest timeline, man. We are in the weirdest timeline. And look, you know, at a certain point, you have to laugh at the absurdity of it all. If we take any of this too seriously, you know, there's days I read story after story after story. I'm over on Twitter. You can find me over there at Bachelor Joker. I'm posting about monetary policies and politics and all the crazy stuff. And there's days where I'm just like, I gotta get off the internet. I'm gonna drive myself crazy. But then I have to sit back down and find stupid stories like this to talk about. But we gotta have these laughs, man. We gotta have these laughs because we're just gonna go insane otherwise. Now, here's the funny part. The mom of 4. So she's a mother of 4. Now, when I show you this picture, I think many of you would probably volunteer to make her a mother of 5, because I know you debaucherous crazies. I don't even know if debaucherous is a word. You crazies. Debauchery and you are debaucherous. That sounds good to me. The mother of 4 previously worked as a high school teacher. Why are so many teachers being weirdos? But found that her life lacked meaning, so being a teacher wasn't enough, and her spirituality was suffering as well. So instead of finding a hobby and going to church, she decided to say she's doing it in the name of God and take her clothes off. Before I left teaching, I felt super disconnected from my job and also God. The Los Angeles, there's a surprise, wackadoo, Los Angeles-based bombshell recalled, "I don't know what my life's purpose was or how I was meant to help others." She's not helping anybody else. You know what she's doing? She's helping her pocketbook, and she's helping herself feel okay about doing the work. Back in 2016, Tilia found the courage to quit the classroom and began an Only Fools account with the support of her husband, Nick. Now, why is Nick okay with this? Because Nick's like, "Look, I don't really care. Just bring in money. Like, I don't have any morals or values. Who cares? We live in L.A. We're not exactly on top of the cutting edge of morality." The ex-educator admits that she initially felt ashamed of her saucy escapades before she slowly began to realize that her strict Christian upbringing was the cause of her guilt. Well, hold on.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Oh, so to resolve the conflict in her heart between doing saucy stuff and being a strict Christian, instead of finding God, she found the G string. That's the direction she went in. She said I had so much shame of my own at first. I remember being a photo shoot that had several saucy stars, and I was so triggered. I could feel the judgments that society and religion had instilled in me, and I was very aware of it. So that's not the picture I want you to. This is the one I was figuring that you gentlemen would probably be like, yeah, I'll make her a mother of 5. I don't know how old she was. I mean, she is in incredibly good shape. I will say that much. They go on to say, let's see, the part of me felt, let me zoom this in a little bit more so you can read along and enjoy the pictures. That part of me felt like their sexual choices and expression were wrong and immoral. Well, probably because they were. And I even felt wrong by the association at the moment, but didn't feel like God would tell. But that didn't feel like God telling me to feel that way. So she's like, I feel bad about this, and this does not jibe with my religion. So she convinced herself that she was feeling wrong about God, what God was really saying to her, and God was really like, psst, it's okay, don't feel bad. You can do this work. I'm allowing it. Tilia's Only Fool's career quickly took off, with fawning fans helping her shake off the shame as she had acquired. Empowered by the joy she brought others to her new subscribers. Let me rephrase that. Empowered by the wallet. She was happy, as well as the boon to her bank account. Okay, there it is. As you can tell, I didn't read this whole thing. The liberated mom recognized that her new career was actually a part of God's plan. God wants me to be rich and take all these fools' money. It's just part of his plan. Otherwise, he wouldn't have given me breasticles like this and made all these stupid men give me money. He must have planned this for me. I now reject any teachings or institution that depicts God as an entity to be feared or to be judged by. That's right. God, don't be afraid of God and don't let him judge you. That God doesn't do that. God is loving, not fearful, and accepting, not judgmental, she declared. We're not meant to suppress or deny things like our pleasure and sexual expression, the content creator added. Instead, we're meant to enjoy and embody them fully as God has intended. Yeah, but this is not the way God intended. Trust me, this is not the way God intended. There's Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm sure there's a lot of different stories you guys know more than me. There's her cuck husband. And he's just like, whatever. If I'm the only one sleeping with her and she's bringing in all the money, I don't care. Tilia told the Daily Star that she helps other repressed women to fully enjoy their bodies, saying that it's unified with God and holy. Back in 2021, she told the Post she'd even started her own life coaching business to help other ladies embrace their sultry sides. Of course she did, because that's more money. I work with hundreds of women all over America, Australia, Europe, and everywhere. I'm helping those clients break through their shame and guilt that's been imposed upon them for wanting to be free to express their sexiness. And who imposed it upon them? God, like the proper actual teachings of the Lord, more than likely. Again, I'll say this, like she does some squats. I don't know if any of this is plastic, but, she's got a decent shape to her. She's 35. This will go on for a couple more years, and then all of a sudden she'll be like, I guess God doesn't want me to do this because he gave me wrinkles and made me fat. Meanwhile, Beauty has been raking in considerable amounts of cash. She's made $1 million since starting her subscription page. Oh, God is very much. As a matter of fact, guys, let me just let you know this. Wait, the Lord is reaching through me right now. God has just told me to tell all of you to go to my betterbachelor.locals.com page and become a subscriber today, because he also wants me to become a millionaire. He also wants me to become a millionaire. Isn't it crazy coincidental how that happens? And don't think I'm blaspheming. I'm joking. I feel better than I ever have in my life, said the newly millionaire woman who really doesn't care about what God actually says. I've changed my life financially. I'm changing the lives of other women by helping them becoming rich too on the backs of simps. And I'm happy just doing me. Well, I wonder if anybody else is doing her as well to make all this money. Again, just embrace the insanity. Just embrace it. This is where we are. There are 4 lights. Oh, gentlemen, I hope I brought a laugh to you for the evening. We just got to laugh with this. Enjoy the decline, man. Enjoy the decline. I'll wrap it up at that one. Again, I'll have more dating profiles of the day for you, gentlemen, over at abetterbachelor.locals.com as soon as I scrape up a couple more. Also, I'd like to thank all the people that are the super donators over on movie nights Saturday night. You guys are going to start seeing some scrolls here as I give a little visual thanks, some credits to everybody that is backing me over there. So I appreciate it again. And we'll see you in the next one.